Hey dear viewer, welcome to episode 16. This episode will be largely dedicated towards Triskelions. They are my number one priority, and besides those, I'll only be doing D&Ds. One of these D&Ds being Beastmaster Durzag. My goal there remains simple, and that is to obtain the Onslaught ability. And it doesn't matter whether it is through techie or an ability codex drop. But owning this ability is a requirement I set for myself to return to Araxi. I still need to get that very last item to complete my Noxious set. But let's kick this episode off at Durzag. And look how good this week is starting again. I'm really sick of having Durzag chase me all the time. Seriously though, I'm not even gonna try tanking him in Void. That's why I don't even bring a shield. So, of course I end up dead. And it looks like we lost a couple of people anyway. So I doubt this fight would have ended in a kill. Well, I guess it did end in a kill. And that's the killing of me. Not the kind of killing that I prefer actually. But of course I'm not going to give up, so let's give this another try. And the second try with the same team wasn't an option, so I had to get into a whole new team. All of them look very competent though, so I have a good feeling about this. I don't know what happened during this fight, but for some reason I had to eat like I had a tapeworm. Good thing they don't exist in Arrest though. Yet at least. Regardless, our team managed to defeat Durzag and now we can collect our spoils. From what I see, I opt for a reroll. Don't get me wrong, I do like the drops, but no exclusive anywhere. What? Oh, that's amazing, a Mazcab ability codex. And again after a reroll. I'm so glad I got that 5k reputation. And this is my 21st Durzag kill, by the way. Honestly, I never expected to get a codex. Aw man, I'm so glad I got it this fast. Well, in the intro I already explained what I was going to do with it. So I don't need to repeat myself, I guess. Now, let's unlock that ability that I've been waiting for. Still, I have two options, but there's actually nothing to consider this time. There's just one option for me. And that is unlocking Onslaught. And with this, my requirements for returning to Araxi are met. I really didn't expect that would happen so soon. But still, getting 1k kill count at Araxi without a fang, that definitely makes me need a break. So before returning to Araxi, I will be finishing my Triskelions. So let's begin this Triskelion Extravaganza. Yeah, that's not the greatest start, but it could be worse, I suppose. Though that fragment has a 3 behind it, that means I can complete another Triskelion. I guess you could look at this as if I get a retry. A 200k plus reward. Now that's a great start here. Although I'm not really a fan of those dragon ornament kits. Like this time I get a dragon plate legs or plateskirt ornament kit with spikes. So first I'd have to get dragon plate legs. And those aren't the easiest drops to get. Even though they're worthless, and even though in a time like this they're still very hard to get. And actually I think I already have a dragon plate legs SP though. Still, I can't place it in my player-owned house, because I still need the plate of that set. And a dragon plate body isn't easy to get either. And then there's that dragon full helm. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Never got one, probably never will. And I care even less. Let's see if I can do better than last week in Rush of Blood. Or at least do as good. And I reached 90 mil magic XP. In last week's episode I got Corruption Blast, now 99 magic XP. I live in quite a magical spell. No 23 ways complete this episode. And not even 20. But I was close though. But at least the rewards outperformed the previous Rush of Blood. And that's something, right? But it's all thanks to that elite clue. You know how much I love those. Let's see if this clue reward is equally as good. It's far from good actually. But I have reroll and surely that will be better. Well, the value has increased. That's basically it really. I actually prefer the items from the initial rewards. Let's just hope this is the worst clue reward of the episode. Alright, Durzag. This time I find myself in a very good team again. And still, even though this team is so good, I'm not allowed to have a trouble-free kill. And what's the matter this time? Well, I'm using magic, but I completely forgot my runes. It reminds me of the first time I fought Araxia with magic. I happened to forget my runes there as well. But luckily enough, I walked out of there alive. And I experienced the same kind of luck here. I owe it all to this great team though. It's thanks to them that this was a spotless kill. Well, almost spotless, taking my stupidity into consideration. Anyway, down goes Durzag, and that's 2 bosses killed with magic without runes. Surely that must be some kind of achievement. No? Oh yeah, and I also got to test Onslaught for the very first time, and it was really awesome. I'm glad I got it. Now, let's see the rewards. Okay, let's skip the first one. So it seems I lost on Techie again. Well, that sucks. But yeah, it's only 60 though. So it basically sucks 10 times less as losing 600 in the last episode. So yeah, in that perspective I'm kinda fine with it. And I believe those rock tails make up for it. Finally, I got an elite clue from the Dwarven Instinct aura again. Let's see if it gives me something good. Oh no, those 100k coins again. Well, you know what that means. I missed out on a blood dye again. I guess I somehow have to seek comfort in that ancient body. Yeah, I'm really not. Triskelion time again. Alright, I get the good seed reward this time. You know, I like my seed in good quality. And that's exactly what this Triskelion delivered. Now, this is an interesting reward. The value is quite high. It's definitely higher than the average elite reward. And I get Armadyl chaps. I already know that it's not worth a lot. So I guess the common items carry the bulk of the reward here. So it's quite interesting. But regardless, I think this is a great reward. Let's see what this Triskelion has in store for me. Useless. Completely and utterly useless. Well, if the reward from this clue is worse than that of the Triskelion, you know what, I'll alch my p-hat. Cause there is no way. The reward is definitely better. I guess my p-hat is safe. But barely though, cause let's be honest, it's not the greatest reward either. And as I said, the ornament kit, I don't really care about those so much. So let's go and reroll this reward. Surely the reroll will be better as well. But I'm not making a bet this time. What did I say? The value more than doubled. That's very impressive. Even that Dragon Med Helm was doubled. But even though it's a 200k plus reward, the items still aren't that great. Yeah, I would have liked something better. And I secretly miss that ornament kit now. But yeah, whatever. Could have been a die. Or 100k. Let's see what I get from a clue from the Skeletal Horror. And this is the second consecutive week now that the Skeletal Horror dropped a clue. So that's already good. Let me take some time to tell you what I love about this reward. Anyway, the only thing I like about this reward is that I didn't place a bet to alch my p-hat on it. I would have lost it. Come on Jaggers, after that last clue reward, I need something good. Alright, now we're talking. The better seats. Let's keep this momentum going. I guess the chaos tunnels filled my mind with chaos. Because I ran through the entire chaos tunnels. And only then I noticed that I wasn't scanning. Talk about time waste. And I don't have a lot of HP left to spare either. But last time something silly happened to me in the chaos tunnels, I did get a Gothic's page. But this time I'm not as lucky. Still a Bandos plateskirt, that's decent. It's definitely better than my previous clue rewards. Let's see what the aquarium clue has in store for me. That's not the greatest value at all. But that ancient plate legs does look kinda nice. I already have one of those though. So let's just reroll this one. Well, I didn't get anything special this time. but the value did go up a lot. Again, it more than doubled. So honestly, I think this is great. Plus some additional Royal Dragon Heights, I mean, what's there to complain about? Back to the Triskelions then. Okay, that's not the greatest seed reward, but it is the most useful seed reward. So that's awesome. Let's see what I get from this. Last time I rerolled an Ancient Plate Legs, and now I get an Ancient Plate Skirt. So it's great to get that back. Also, the value isn't too bad, so I definitely can live with this clue. Well, Durzag was a vigorous one this fight. He finished off our brave tanks one by one. And I'm not gonna go into details, so I'm definitely not going to show all deaths. But many brave people took over as well. All the respect to those. Anyway, Durzag has just over 250k HP left, and only 4 of us remain, so we're definitely not going to get this kill. And here's me dying, and it looks like I'm not the only one to die of us 4. So if this fight still ends in a kill, then I'm going to church on Sunday. Well, last attempt did not end in a kill, so that means I'm spared from boredom and hogwash on Sunday. And thank God for that, right? Anyway, I'm trying this fight again with the same team, because I felt like that team did look competent enough. Well, that's my opinion anyway, so I believe the defeat earlier was just fluke. And see, we made it. Durzag is dead. I do feel bad for that teammate who died to those jihadi pigs. You know, just when Durzag died. But believe me, I know that feeling. Oh god, I know that feeling. But yeah, let's check out the loot. Okay, maybe a reroll will give me something. Okay, so I lost on Techie again. How many times in a row have I lost on Techie now? You know what, I don't even want to know. Okay, I want something good now. Come on, not charms again. Anything but that. Are you kidding me? This is like the second sub 80k elite in 2 days. Wasn't one enough? I'm seriously appalled by this. Why can't I have a reroll on moments like this? Ah man, it's just not fair. Seriously, my RNGesus, he's not just nailed at the cross, but he's being stabbed with a spear as well. Well, this Triskelion reward isn't that new either. Yeah, there's not much variation here. Jagex should really do something about this. Or maybe they just don't consider Triskelions to be common enough. Now this elite reward better be completely different from the last one. And okay, I do like what I see, but I believe it can improve. So let's see what that reroll brings me. And what did I tell you? The reward value once again more than doubled. Okay, nothing exclusive, but just look at those potions. They will sure come in handy. So I'm doing a daily challenge at the moment, and that happens to be Slayer. And as you can see, the Erut are my Slayer task. Well, look at that, level 10 Invention. And yes, I'm still just disassembling junk I come across. That's all I'm going to be doing for now. I still have not made any plans for Invention at all. Remember the Death Lotus chestplates that I made at the end of last episode? I made 3 of them, and well, I sold them all now. And all 3 of them together almost earned me 12.8 million GP. That's a nice bit of profit if you ask me. And see, this is why you should be doing ports. At least once a day. Look at this Triskelion reward. It's one I haven't gotten yet. That itself is something to behold. And the rewards are some high level herbs. That only makes it even better. Because to me those are very valuable. Yes, yes, yes! Finally something good. Finally! I haven't seen a reward as good in I don't know how long. So it looks like my luck is finally turning. And this with a Zamorak page too. Yeah, see guys, this is why you should never give up on doing clues. You may get a lot of junk, and I mean a really lot of junk. More junk than there is in the junkyard of a big city. But eventually you'll get something good. It will pay off, so keep on doing those clues guys. Or not, because then less items would come into the game, making the price of the clue items go up for us who do like to do clues. So do what you want guys. After a good clue reward, a good Triskelion reward. Come on, Jagex. What? A dragon hatchet? I absolutely never thought I'd see that here. I got one from the Motherlode Mall once. I thought that was a rarity, but here? Those Dagonoth Kings must have been everywhere. But yeah, this is beyond awesome. This is like the best Triskelion reward I've gotten so far. And it's the best by miles. So I'm having a bit of a luck streak here. Let's hope it lasts. Okay, let's keep this good luck momentum going. Oh, come on. Of course it's biscuits that have to break it. Yeah, that is typical. I'm definitely not limping with these biscuits. At least those Royal Dragon Heights and Super Restores are decent. I've complained quite a bit about the repetitiveness of the Triskelions, but this time I am really hoping of a repeat of the last one. Oh, come on, not charms again. I believe this is the exact opposite I asked for. But I blame those biscuits, man. They broke my momentum. This clue reward better be better. What? Are you serious now? Aw man, another joke reward. But good thing I have reroll available now. I have no doubt that the value will increase. And look at that, 2 exclusives. An ancient crozier and an Armadyl stole. Also, so far in the more than 10 years that I've been playing, I have yet to complete a single god vestment set. I blame my lack of medium clues actually. But hey, I am not going to farm them, never. And also in this clue are some Royal Dragon Heights. Yep, this clue satisfies me. And now for the final Triskelion of the episode. Runite ore and coal. Now that's a nice way to end. It's definitely one of the better rewards. Let's see if the last clue of this episode is as good as that Triskelion. Okay, nothing that special, but it's definitely not a bad reward either. And that's the end of this episode. As you see, I have 30 Triskelions left, and that's what you can expect me to do in the next episode. So, I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to see more. And if you subscribe, there's a 3% chance of horses being added to RuneScape. And that is a legit fact. So go ahead and do that, and see you in the next video.